Okay, I'm going to show you what we do with window sills right now. So I've got my RC sponge here. This is the towel that I've had that I use to set it on. When I'm not using it, we set that down on the ground. So when we walk up to the window, we got cranks here, or latches here, cranks down here. Sometimes there's more than one latch on a window. In this case, there's just the one. When we're moving these up and down, we want to be careful. Sometimes they can just pull right off. They've got little spring-loaded deals right here that go into that hole that hold them on. People can take them on and off. It's a safety deal with kids. Sometimes people do that. The cranks themselves we've talked about before, but there's little screws in there. So be careful when you crank them out. They don't fly down at us or fly up and hit the window if they fly out off the deal. So when we're opening and closing windows, we want to do this with care, just like everything we do inside people's homes. When we're opening and closing latches, we don't want to force them down, or if it's tight, we don't want to hit them with our hands or anything of that nature. We want to use our fingers, glide it up and down with care. The window itself, if it doesn't open up well with the crank, what we'll do is take our dry towel here. If the window hasn't been cleaned, you can just use your fingers on it to help push it, to help assist opening it up. But if it has been cleaned, just use your detail towel and give it a little push with the tip of your fingers to open it up. That way you don't leave any spots on the window. As you can see here, this is a pretty dirty sill. Now this towel here that we're using is just going to be our towel to put our sponge down on. So I'll show you how this works. So I'm going to leave that there. So first thing we're going to do, we're just going to look out on this side real quick. And basically the way that we do sills is we're going to reach up as high as we can reach. We're just going to give that a quick wipe. It's important when we're cleaning windows to clean this sort of stuff because clients get clean windows, clean screens, they want some fresh air in the house, they open them up. They see all that dirt, it just isn't clean. Doesn't feel clean. Little bugs and things of that nature that are stuck, I'll usually just kind of tap them out if you need to. You got this great brush here to use to get some of this debris out. Now we clean these windows first, so there's some moisture in here. Can happen if it rains too, but that moisture drips as we're cleaning the window off of this sash down into this frame. So the nice thing for me I like is this is already wet, so you know this sponge can be fairly dry and it can still clean it up, or a towel if they're not that bad. We don't always have to use a sponge. If we're cleaning sills first, you may choose to do it that way, which is great. You can go around with your track brush and get a lot of the debris out of there. Another good reason to clean the sills first would be if you've got really dirty sashes here. You can use a sponge on that and really loosen a lot of that up. And then when you clean the window, you're mopping it, or when you're detailing it, it'll be a lot cleaner project. So anyways, I'll show you quick how we do this. So I got the window cracked open here. I'm going to take my sea sponge. You can really see the difference. It's pretty amazing how much dirt this thing picks up. This front side of the window, careful not to get any moisture or dirt on the glass. I'm going to set this aside. Not going to need to use that brush, so I pull out my slop towel, wipe this down. When we're doing sills, either do them before or after you clean the windows, and usually do a lot of them at once. So